Welcome back to a Master and Apprentice podcast. It's our 50th, or
Yep.
50 videos, baby.
Yes, sir.
I know that's not that big of a deal for anyone else, but for us, it's a big deal. So we hit the big 50. We'll just be doing updates and just chilling and talking today. Afton, you want to say anything before I start talking and doing all my rants?
All right, minor detail. I like Legos, apparently. I didn't even know this until I went to Target. I was like, all right, let's get some Legos. I went to the Lego section. I spent a lot of money. I bought 3 of the Lego Imperial Shuttles, 75302 if you want to look it up. They're the fun ones.
Yep.
3 of those puppies. I got no regrets. That thing.
I have one. I haven't built it yet, though.
Yeah. That's I think that's one of the good Lego sets. I mean, that you can make like an army out of. I mean, of course, that one's
I think it's a good looking set.
It's a good looking set. The minifigures aren't like reusable like a lot of the battle pack ones are, but like the minifigures fit in the shuttle. The shuttle, it's not perfect size for everything else, but it's about a ratio to most of the other Lego sets. So I see no downside in this.
I like it. I think it's a good set. It's about the same size ship as let me grab it real quick. As this. This is the battle. This is the Bad Batch ship.
Yeah, it's about the same size as that.
About the same size, and this was $100 set. I know that set had 2 more. It had two speeders and then 2 more minifigures. That's not $50 more. You know what I mean? So I think this is a lot better of a set. It's just a clean set. I think if you want to like, what's a good set I want to get that just looks good and it looks clean, it's not crazy expensive, this is one of the ones I'd point you to. Yeah, I concur.
All right, you can go on your rants now that you were talking about.
All right, so if you're watching this, by the time this is up, you can check our Instagram and we will have more information about this. But we're doing Kenobi bingo cards. I've stated this in previous videos, but now it's official and it's kind of a contest. So if anyone gets it right,
the first person to get it right.
First person to get it right and send me the DM of the picture on Instagram at Master and Apprentice Podcast on Instagram. We'll get a 501st Lego Battle Pack for free. We'll send it to you in the mail, and you get it free.
And you gotta like prove your time that you didn't make one after it came out. Yeah. So you gotta post it to Instagram.
What you'll do is
somewhere.
What you'll do is you'll text me or DM me on Instagram, and you tell me you're interested or whatever. You'll send me a picture of your thing before it's completed, and then afterwards.
Before the Kenobi show comes out.
Right, before it comes out. And then when the Kenobi show's over, all done, you can show me the stuff that's crossed out, and we will leave it at that. And then if you get it right, battle pack's coming your way. This is not completed all the way, but this is more or less what it looks like. I know you can't read it. We'll post it more clean one looking on Instagram, but 5x5. You put your words in there, what you think you're gonna see from the show, whether it be characters, phrases, items, settings, whatever it be. You'll put it in a bingo card, and yeah, you'll like we said, Instagram, DM me, and we'll get you that 501st battle pack if you guys can get one done. Speaking of the Kenobi show, there is some. This is a rumor. This is not a leak, so caution to the wind. Remember that black girl, the Inquisitor that we saw in the trailer? Supposedly that's supposed to be one of the main characters. We're supposed to get a lot of backstory for her and know who she is.
I like that a lot. Like,
this is why I don't. Before you go in, what does Disney do? They make their own characters and get rid of legacy characters. For instance, Boba Fett. They didn't really focus on the old Boba Fett. They made a new Boba Fett. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's new Star Wars sequels. What do? They focus way too much on these new characters and not these older characters. What did they do for half of Clone Wars? They focused too much on these side characters and not the older characters. So my worry is they're going to focus too much on this new Inquisitor, which if you want to introduce, that's great. Introduce her in this, but do not make her a main character. We should be only getting backstory on Kenobi and Darth Vader as these as main characters in the series and to this franchise. This is a rumor. But what do you think about that?
I definitely agree with you. I mean, I like the idea of a Inquisitor getting a backstory because we haven't seen that before. But I definitely agree with your execution example, how we see legacy characters just get completely ignored during random times because Disney just wants to push their own characters, which push your own characters, but like you're pretty much undermined. Like if this turns into the Boba Fett where it was about Mandalorian pretty much, like if this turns into the Kenobi movie, literally Kenobi is the title of the show. Like Boba Fett was the title of the show, and Mandalorian got not more screen time. I'd say Boba Fett got more screen time, more plot development than Boba
Yeah,
Fett did.
absolutely.
And if Kenobi and Vader get less plot development than another character, that will be majorly disappointing.
That will be a huge L for Disney. I think this is a rumor. I think people are speculating on this because they see a new character, and usually when Disney adds a new character, they like to build upon it. But from all the leaks that we have so far, 2 fights with Darth Vader, some flashbacks already, Darth Vader. I don't think we're not going to miss Kenobi. I think we're going to get a lot of Kenobi.
We
I
better.
think on the spare time, we'll get some backstory on this character. This is what I'm hoping for because I do want some new characters. It's always good when they add new characters. But my hope is they don't focus.
Yeah. And this is probably not going to be like the Mandalorian season 1 where they have only one character that they focus on. Of course, they're going to have different characters. I think Mandalorian season 1, they just focused on Mandalorian pretty much. Like, hardly ever did they go to another character. A little bit of Grogu, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, but no one more than like 1 or 2 episodes other than Grogu. I think this is, I hope this is going to be like that, is what I'm trying to say. Build some backstory with some other characters. Build, okay, give a little bit of screen time here, a little screen time there. I want just as much character development for this Inquisitor as the Frog was in Mandalorian. That's the amount of character development. Like, she was getting a lot of freaking character development for a side character that doesn't need any character development. Right?
I wouldn't say that less.
Maybe a little bit more. But
Like Boba Fett in The Mandalorian. We got to know a little bit more about him, and then we realized, hey, we're probably getting a separate show for this guy. I wouldn't mind something like that. We find a little bit more about this character, find out this is kind of a cool ass character, and then we find out we're getting a separate series for this. I'm intrigued now. When you build something upon that character, people have negative feelings. They have presuppositions against this character because you ruined someone else's favorite character.
yeah, exactly.
That's what I hope they do with it, though.
You bring back 2 amazing actors to not include them, that's going to piss off the entire fan base. There's no question about that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And these are the most beloved characters. I don't have any problem saying that. These are the, maybe Mark Hamill is up there. Not maybe, he is up there. But Ewan McGregor, Hayden Christensen, at least top 3 or top 5 for favorite characters
Yeah,
in the Star Wars franchise by fans. So that's just a little update on that. This is our 50th video, so we're just going to chillax and talk about Master and Apprentice podcast. We have been putting some podcast stuff up. It's podcast exclusives. If you want to check into more of that, you can go check us out on Master and Apprentice. We're on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, all your podcast platforms. We give a bit more information on that, the exclusives and stuff of that nature. Obviously, we have exclusives for our YouTube channel, like for the gaming stuff. We can't put that on podcast.
Yeah.
But just so you guys know, there's other content. If you actually watch this content, there's content on that side of it. If you are in podcast, you've already heard this, so don't worry about it. But if you're not, you realize for the Jedi Fallen Order playthrough, we've kind of put it on a back burner. We took our time with it, and it didn't give us views, so we stopped uploading it. It used to go like every other video, and then maybe every 4 videos, and now it was like once every 8 videos. And even when we put it out sporadically, it still gave us like 10 views. Like we average about 20 views a video. Why put a video that's going to give us 8?
And it's not necessarily about the viewership. It's about the less views we're getting shows us you guys don't want to see that content.
Exactly. And it's not about the numbers. It's about the interaction. If you guys don't give a shit, then that's okay. And I know it's not because of gaming, because look at our Lego game. It gets lots of views. We have 25 views on a video like that, and that's a little bit above average. Sad, but that is. We're new to this, so that's what we start out at. So yeah, we'll continue it. We'll finish it one day. Maybe we'll put a video out like that every 3 months, but that's going to be in the burner. We're gonna finish this Lego game. I want to chop it down. I want to get it done. By the time this comes out, we should have already started episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. But yeah, just letting you guys know that we're uploading continually now. We're back to a normal upload. I know for a while there it was a little sporadic on our upload schedule, but we're back to a normal basis. Every couple of days we upload.
Yep. 2 or 3 times a week, just about.
Yep. So that's good. I want to make sure you guys take note of that. And then yeah, you got anything else, Nathan?
No, but like if you're listening, we're putting this video on podcast and YouTube platform. So I want to make sure that you guys know if you're on podcast platform, you are missing out on the Lego videos, the Lego playthroughs.
Yes.
And if you are on video YouTube, we do have occasional podcast only.
If you're on podcast, you're like, why is he saying 50th video? Because that's not our 50th video on podcast. But this is our 50th video on YouTube. So this is a big deal for our YouTube.
Exactly.
But yeah. Podcast, this isn't special. This is just us talking, chilling, updates. But for YouTube, this is a bigger deal because 50 videos, a continuation of our content uploading and actually getting better. I don't know if you guys watched our first videos. If you haven't, pause this. Go watch some of those older videos.
I want you to watch little bit of Jedi Fallen Order Part 1.
Watch episode 1. Pause this now. Go watch episode 1 on YouTube. Go watch episode 1 on YouTube. Come back and listen to this and watch this. And you'll understand why we were proud of where we're at right now. It's going to get better. We're going to get better, and it's going to get better and better and better. We're not stopping anytime soon. But just this is a mark that we've continued getting better, and we're proud of ourselves. And this is something like we have a viewership. Yeah, we have people who watch us, and it lets us know that we're having fun with this, and we can keep doing this because people are having fun with us, and it's a silly little gig. So. And we're getting better at it. So
yeah, and I mean, we really have to improve this because how else am I going to buy a car? But anyway, so anyway,
yeah. All right. Before we end it, I do want to ask, what's your favorite video so far that we've done?
Favorite video we've done. So
what's your funniest moment and favorite video we've done? I'll go first. What's our funniest and favorite? My favorite video we did was with Schnoz guy. I love the way we made it. It was clear. It looked good. It sounded good. The duration was good. Everything about that video from watching, because I had just watched one of our older videos because I was just going over the content, and the improvement we've made just made me so proud. I was like, this is one of my favorite videos. It got like 25 views. It wasn't off the charts, but
episode 42 if you want to see what we're talking about.
Yeah. But it was just in my eyes, it was like, wow, our content has improved vastly, and I was very proud of that video. That's one of my favorite videos. Some of the funniest videos are probably like our first 5 videos. We didn't have mics. We didn't have these actual snowball mics or whatever, the blue mics. We had our Xbox. This was my Xbox headset. This is now my computer headset.
And this was literally not this headset. This was a pair of earbuds.
This was my mic. This is what I used to talk.
That was his mic. Mine was literally a pair of old earbuds. Not a headset, earbuds.
So quality, just from that, you can tell the quality was terrible. The content was awful. We didn't know what we were doing. We were just starting. I mean, we still don't know what we're doing, but we had literally no idea. Our videos were terrible. We were not really into the Star Wars community as strongly, so we were just making our own stuff up, making our own things. Those are some of the funniest. Probably the first 3 videos we uploaded. If you watch, I think it's Battlefront characters gone sexual.
Yeah.
When we first started this channel, Battlefront 2 was my thing. It was Athens' thing, obviously, but I really was enjoying it. And then I stopped playing it. It got shitty, so we stopped playing that. Mm-hmm. But those first couple Battlefront 2 videos, I love. Those are so funny. Those are just good memories to look back on.
You look at the first one that we had Battlefront 2 in the background, you're just gonna see how horrible quality it was.
Even from that thumbnail, you can tell the edit of that thumbnail was terrible.
Oh my gosh, that's kind of the point though. It's hilarious. You see episode 2 where my face is photoshopped on the right, his is on Ben Swallow. Oh, it's just
That's probably my favorite. Is that
That's my
the,
favorite thumbnail
the
right there.
two? I think it's episode 2 and episode 3. The thumbnails for those videos are
Yeah.
hilarious. I love
Episode
those.
3, ranking
I remember.
canon Star Wars films with George Lucas over an
Yep, I remember
Inquisitor.
when we made those. I was so proud of us. I was like, these are the most hilarious things I've ever. I kept telling all my friends it was such a proud moment because it was so funny.
Those are some of our most viewed videos too. We got 40 and 35 right there.
Those have been out the longest.
All right, true. But like you see episode, what is it? Like episode 7 only has 28 views.
True. Yeah. Anyways, were those? Did you agree? What's been your favorite video?
So funniest video, I'm totally going with episode 2. Episode 1, the ranking Battlefront 2 characters. And for reference, this is episode 49, I believe. But this will be the I might be wrong, but this will be the 50th video, including the introduction.
Yep.
Anyway, the episode 1 ranking Battlefront characters. That was just overall. I thought that we had so much stupidity just in that video all around it. And one of my favorite videos to make, I think, was the Master and Apprentice Big Brain. We just went through random quiz. It was episode 17.
Oh yeah, that video
Random
was
quizzes.
awesome.
Just making that it was stupid, but it was fun. I can't believe 42 minutes of that. That was high quality content right there. I mean, a stupid thumbnail. I mean, what more is there to like? What more is there to enjoy?
There is
Nothing else. There's only 25 views on that. I expect it to be up by 90 by the time this uploads. So,
all right. With that being said, this is our 50th video. It's a huge mark for us. We're proud of ourselves. I hope you guys have enjoyed the improvement of the content we've been making because I'm proud of us. But yeah, with that, we'll see you guys later. Look out for more Lego videos. If you're on podcast, look out for more exclusive podcast videos. And with that, we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.
bye.